going to be good people that aren't going to make this team because the roster has just been built so well. You know, that's a testament to Will McClay and the front office with drafting and free agencies. Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about second-year players. This is serious. Cap mode. Alright. Today we're donning the NFC Championship cap. So that's cap mode time, baby. Cap mode time, okay? NFC champions. Will we be able to duplicate our success from last season? Alright. A big part of that is going to be our 2018 draft class, our second-year players. All right, so today we're going to talk about, you know, these second-year players. Are these guys going to make a leap? Or are they going to have sophomore slumps? Let's go over each pick here and see how we're projecting their contribution to the 29 season. Let's go into it, okay? So obviously our first pick in that draft class was Leighton Vander Esch, the Wolf Hunter. All right, so what do I expect from him? I expect big things. You know, I mean, this guy really surprised a lot of people. Honestly, you know, he really came into here with not much fanfare. Obviously, there was a lot of people that wanted other draft picks and that kind of thing, but he really proved a lot of doubters wrong, including Mike Mayock. You know, obviously he made a big old deal about his neck leading up to the draft. And that just wasn't the case. Leighton Vander Esch showed everybody, you know, what he could do, you know, and man, he is probably your best tackler on this team. He has, you know, those vice grips. He's gonna tackle you, and he's gonna make the tackle. All right, you rarely saw anybody break tackles off Leighton Vander Esch. So for this season, I'm expecting big things. I'm expecting the second-year leap. All right, so expect big things from him. All right, round two, we got Connor Williams. All right, what am I expecting from him? You know, we covered this already. He's made a physical transformation, metamorphosis, and really that was his biggest thing, was the power. All right, so you know, I think he had some positive things his rookie season. He wasn't a disaster. All right, but you know, obviously he wasn't on the same level as Zach Martin or, you know, Travis Frederick or any of these other first-round guys that we drafted. I mean, he was a second-round player for a reason, and he did play like a second-rounder to me. So, you know, got a little dinged up, had the knee scope, got back, you know, and he looks big. He looks big. He looks ready to roll. So I'm expecting another improved season from Connor Williams. So I'm expecting another leap from him, all right? Round three, this is the one that I really think is really going to pop off for us this season, Michael Gallup. This one here, you know, I had a really bold prediction leading up to the season. Obviously, he missed the mark there by a couple hundred yards, but you saw a lot of the things that I saw, you know, to make that prediction. I mean, he was able to snatch the ball out of the air. I mean, he's not a body catcher by any means. And then after the catch, yards after the catch, the yak guy. So Michael Gallup, he's in the same, you know, breath as, you know, an Amari Cooper. Once these guys have the ball, you know, they're going to look to keep making yardage. They're not going to go down. So I like that one there. And I really think from these players, I think he's the one that's really going to make a big contribution, especially on the offensive side of the ball, where a lot of the talk has been, you know, offensive weapons for Dak Prescott. We need a tight end. We need this. We need a pass catching running back, this and all this other crap, right? So for me, you have a player here with Michael Gallup who is a very good complementary player to Amari Cooper. And, you know, he doesn't necessarily have to be in his shadow. I think he'll be able to make his own mark on this team and, you know, contribute. I think he's going to have a really good season. So look out for Michael Gallup and making that second-year leap. Dorrance Armstrong in the 4th round. The second-year leap, I think he's very under the radar. Okay, when people are talking about, you know, projecting defensive linemen and this and that, and who's going to do this and that, I think, you know, Dorrance Armstrong kind of gets lost in the shuffle. But he really showed, you know, some quality snaps when he was in the games last season. All right, I went through, you know, and looked at each of his snaps in there, and man, he's a force. He's a force. I wouldn't doubt it if you know, if there was an injury that happened somewhere, you could see his snap counts increase dramatically. He's got a lot of power, all right. And coming out of Kansas, you know, he was good against the run, then he was good against pass rushing. You know, they changed up the scheme there a little bit for him, but you know, I think that's one thing that Rod Marinelli loves about him, his motor and his ability to play the run, because he's done it at Kansas. He's done it well, and to pass rush the quarterback, he's done it well there as well. So I think this is going to be a good gem for us. Dorrance Armstrong, watch out for him. Second year leap coming up for him. Dalton Schultz, the other 4th round pick. All right, so Dalton Schultz, I think this is a player that I feel, you know, really started coming on towards the end of last season. I think he found his little niche there, and you know, an off season NFL conditioning program, that kind of thing. Expect him to be stronger and be able to utilize his run blocking and his violent run style. So, you know, yeah, we got Witten back, and Blake Jarwin kind of showed some things there. But for me, I just feel like there's something there with Dalton Schultz. So let's see what he does. But I'm pulling for him. I think he has the opportunity to really improve and cement himself. You know, assuming that Witten, you know, retires. Maybe he doesn't, but you know, I think Dalton Schultz has a good spot for him on this team. Mike White in the 5th round. This one here, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a battle between him and Cooper Rush. They're not going to keep 3 quarterbacks, right? They're not. They have too much talent, you know, that on the defensive side, but they're going to probably want to go short somewhere on the offensive side, and it's probably going to be quarterback, all right? They have kept 3 in the past, but you know, more often than not, they haven't. More often than not, they have kept just 2 quarterbacks. There's been a couple of seasons where they kept 3 to try to develop, but in this season, you know, you're either going to know what you have in Cooper Rush or Mike White. So that one for me, I don't know. You know, we have to see it in the preseason, and I think we're going to get a good, good look, because we have better offensive line depth for these guys. So there won't be any excuses, all right? So we'll see about Mike White. Chris Covington, you know, what will he be? You know, he's, you know, kind of slotted more as a special teams guy, and he's gonna give you depth. But there's gonna be some competition there, the linebacker position as well. So that'll be an interesting, you know, deal there. But you know, coming out of Indiana, Chris Covington, you know, he was a pretty good linebacker, all right, and out of the Big Ten. You know, the Cowboys like drafting out of the Big Ten. And, you know, out of Indiana in the 6th round, I think was a steal for them last season. So we'll see what he does. Cedric Wilson, you know, is there going to be rust there? He missed the whole season with the injury. He's a speed guy. He can get down the field. He's going to have to produce here in the preseason, because this is another squad that is very deep. The wide receiver class, or wide receiver group, is very deep for the Cowboys. So there's going to be a lot of competition there. So for him, he has to make that leap if he wants to make this team. There's going to be, like, you know, I keep saying this, but there's going to be good people that aren't going to make this team, because the roster has just been built so well. You know, that's a testament to Will McClay and the front office with drafting and free agency. So there will be some good players not making this team, vets and second year and possibly rookies as well. So in 7th round, Bo Scarborough, obviously he's not on the team anymore. So let me know what you guys think, all right? What second-year player are you expecting big leaps from? Leighton Vander Esch, Connor Woods, Gallup, Armstrong, Schultz, White, Covington, Wilson. Who are you looking for, all right? Who are you confident is going to have a good season? Let me know what you guys think about this 2018 class and how they're going to contribute for 2019. That's all I have right now, guys. Much love for all you guys that have subscribed to my Lone Star Cards channel. I am launching that here very shortly. I'm just finishing up the graphics and the intro and that kind of thing for that. So that should kick off here very soon. So thank you for all you guys that subscribe to that. If you haven't, show some love and subscribe to that. I have a link there on the channel. All right. Also, make sure you follow us on Cowboys Huddle. Foots and I continue to have you know, our podcast. We're getting some more exposure, and we have some news coming up on that as well for you guys. But continue to watch the Cowboys Huddle. We're able to talk a little bit more liberally about the team there, and you know, stuff that we're not, we don't have enough time to talk about on videos. So we like to, you know, give our time to the podcast. So make sure you follow Cowboys Huddle, SoundCloud, you know, iTunes, and the Google Play Store. So thanks again, guys. You know, it's been a really good off season, and you know, thanks for the growth. You know, the channel has grown exponentially, and I can't do it without you guys. And you know, just like this shirt says out of Zeke, stay hungry, baby. Stay hungry. That's it, guys. Hit like for this video. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you for the next video. Peace.